What's up guys, Josh back here again with you today for another one. This one that I'm doing here today is another whiskey review, a new style of whiskey that I have not done a review on this channel for yet, but one that I just recently went out and bought after hearing a lot about it, and just wanted to get myself a good sipping bottle of scotch of some sort to try something way different. So I went with the Ardbeg 10, which is the Islay single malt Scotch whiskey, 10-year-old non-chill filtered, Islay Scotch from southwestern, kind of more western little island of Scotland. Where on that island there, I think it's all the whiskeys that are usually distilled from the southeast side of that island end up with a much more smokier flavor. So this is what I was told was a very, very smoky Scotch, and I was looking for something that was a Scotch. After having tried a couple of different space sides, something with a little bit more bite to it, and all the smoky qualities and stuff like that, decided to just kind of go with one of the stronger flavored ones. So go ahead and pour a little bit of a taste out on that, and that's pretty much the only info I really looked up about this Scotch, is just sort of about the area. I wasn't going to try to learn too much else for the purpose of this video, so anyway, so let's take a look at the color of this. Poured into this little snifter here. Really just sort of a pale straw color, almost has kind of like a white wine sort of color to it. It's fairly light, but some golden sort of color in there as well. I'm not sure if they color this at all artificially, but it doesn't look like they did at all. So let's go ahead and get into the aroma on this one. The aroma is fairly smoky. It's not too bad with any sort of pungent smoke aroma or anything like that. But there's definitely a hint of some kind of campfire smoke there. Maybe a little bit of pear. And a sort of medicinal note as well. Just sort of like almost bitter kind of note there going on. So let's get into the flavor on it. The flavor really right up front all the way to the back of the palate is just, especially on the first sip, just full of spice, heat, and a fair amount of smoke that you don't really get as much of on the aroma, but it's a very intense pop of flavor right off the front for sure. Also a little bit of dried fruit in there as well. I'm getting, I think, like some dried apricots or something like that. A little bit of sort of mossiness, which is from the peat mostly. A whole lot of just sort of vegetal, kind of quality going on. But I mean, really, it's just sort of like smoking like a cigar or something by a campfire with a bunch of wood smoking up the place. It's just very intense smoke, and then you have a little bit of sweetness, maybe like a little bit of honey flavor. Yeah, on the sweeter end of it. Good deal of like herbal kind of honey, maybe a little bit of licorice, that kind of thing going on, maybe some nutmeg, but really all of that campfire smoke up front, along with that sort of dried fruit sort of flavor, that's really nice. For sure one of the more denser kind of whiskeys as far as flavor goes. A lot of depth to it, very long finish. You keep getting a lot of that smoke and that peat going down the back. But yeah, really, really good Scotch. One that I just sort of took a gamble on and knew that it was going to be intense in flavor, but wanted to give it a shot anyway. But if you do see it, I definitely would check it out. The Ardbeg 10. I do believe they also have a number of other variations on this whiskey. So would definitely check it out if you see it. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching.